financial accounting of secondary BCom. After that, the one big problem regarding the admission of a partner. So this is the problem, admission of a partner. This is the problem. So this is the balance sheet, and the adjustment is given like this. See here, old partner is Suraj and Dheeraj. The following is the balance sheet of Suraj and Dheeraj as at 31/3/2007. Manoj is admitted into a partnership on that date when the position or the balance sheet is like this. Then the adjustment is given like this. Suraj and Dheeraj shared profits in the proportion of 3:2. So old partners, old ratio is 3:2. It is clearly given. Old ratio, that is the Suraj and Dheeraj share means they are the old partners, so their share is called as the old ratio. Next, the liabilities of the workmen's compensation fund is determined at 20,000. So in the balance sheet it is 60,000. Then now its market value is only 20,000. That means we have to take only 20,000. Next one is revaluation of asset is given. Land and buildings 1,20,000, plant and machinery 1,40,000, stock 1,00,000, debtors 1,00,000. Next one is Manoj brought into the goodwill rupees 75,000 in cash. So he brought the goodwill in cash amounted to rupees 75,000. Then Manoj was to bring further cash as would make his capital equal to the 25% of the combined capital. That means here the amount of capital is not clearly given. It is the after making all the adjustment, the Suraj capital and Dheeraj capital should be added, and 25% of the combined capital of Suraj and Dheeraj after the adjustment. So after adjustment ಮಾಡಿ ಅವರಿಬ್ಬರ combined 25% ಅಂತ ಅದು solution ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಹೇಗೆ ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. Then the future profit sharing ratio will be 2:1. That means it is the new ratio. So the first step is here old ratio is given, new ratio is given, and the goodwill is given. So the first step we have to calculate the sacrifice ratio. So new ratio ಮತ್ತು old ratio ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. goodwill ಅನ್ನು ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು old partners ಗೆ. ಅದರಿಂದಾಗಿ first we have to calculate the sacrifice ratio. So calculation of sacrifice ratio. So we have to calculate the sacrifice ratio. So sacrifice ratio is given, old ratio is also given, and the new ratio is also given. So the formula is sacrifice ratio is equal to old ratio minus new ratio. Therefore sacrifice ratio of first partner is Suraj is equal to his old ratio is 3:2. That means 3/3 plus 2 5. 3/5 minus 2:1. 2 plus 2 4 plus 1 5. His ratio is 2/5. So common denomination is 5. Then 3 minus 2, that is equal to 1/5. So his share is 1/5. Next we have to calculate the sacrifice ratio of Dheeraj. His ratio is 2. So 2/5 is old ratio. New ratio is his ratio is 2. So 2/5. That means common denominator is 5. 2 minus 2 is equal to 0. That means here see, that means if we bring 75,000 goodwill, then there is no share to Dheeraj because it is 0. Even sigudilla. That means Dheeraj sacrifice no sacrification by Dheeraj. So goodwill alli Dheeraj ಏನು business ಗೆ sacrifice ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ, so his share is 0. So there is no need of giving any goodwill share to the Dheeraj. So the whole 75,000 should be credited to Suraj. So Suraj ಗೆ full ratio ಕೊಡಬೇಕು, Dheeraj ಗೆ share ಇಲ್ಲ ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ 0. So whole goodwill amount should be credited to Suraj and there is no share to Dheeraj. So this is the sacrifice ratio. So we calculated the sacrifice ratio. Next step is we have to prepare revaluation account. Next we have to prepare revaluation account. So one small hint, the debit side of the revaluation account, if any decrease in the value of asset or depreciation in the value of asset, any expenses should be debited here. Then credit side, any income or appreciation or increase in the value of asset. So see here, in the adjustment it is given land is valued at 1,20,000. So in the balance sheet it is 80,000, but its market value, now its value is 1,20,000. That is increase in the value. So increase in the value means we have to debit it. So we have to write to land within bracket 1,20,000 minus 80,000. That will be 40,000. So land is 40,000, 1,20,000. Here it is 80. So it is increase in the value. Sorry, it is not decrease. This is increase in the value. So increase in the value is credited. So by land and buildings. Once again, if the adjustment value is more than the balance sheet value, then it is increase. If the adjustment value is less than the balance sheet value, then it is decrease in the value. So here it is 80,000. Here it is more. It is 1,20,000. So increase in the value means creditor. So 1,20,000 minus 80,000. So we have to write here 40,000. Next one is plant 1,40,000. Here only 1,00,000. In the adjustment it is more 40,000. So increase in the value of asset. So it should be credited by plant 1,00,000 minus plant is 1,40,000. 1,40,000 minus 1,00,000. The amount is 40,000. Here also increase is 40,000. Next it is given stock 1,00,000. Here it is 1,20,000. Adjustment is less, that is decrease in the value of asset. So we have to debit it to stock. Value ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಆದರೆ ಇದು ಮಾರ್ಕೆಟ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಇದು ಬುಕ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ. ಅದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಂತ ಅಡ್ಜಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ಗೆ, ಅಡ್ಜಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ಗೆ. ಸೊ ಸ್ಟಾಕ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ 1,20,000, ಅಡ್ಜಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಗಿವನ್ 1,00,000 ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಸೈಡ್, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಇನ್ ದ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಆಫ್ asset. So 1,20,000 minus 1,00,000. So we have to here write 20,000. Next one is debtors. Given in the adjustment 1,00,000. Here debtors is 1,10,000. That means decrease in the value. So we have to write in debit side debtors within bracket 1,10,000 minus it is 1,00,000. That means 10,000. 10,000. Yes. Over, all the assets valuation is over. So we have to total it. So credit side is more. So the balance should be transferred to debit side. So it should be transferred to partners capital account. So to partners capital account. Here it is. Partner is Suraj, then Dheeraj. Suraj and Dheeraj. So amount is 50,000. So 50,000 into this ratio is, it should be distributed in the old ratio. So revaluation, whether there is a profit or loss, it should be distributed among the old partners in their old ratio. Old partner ಗೆ old ratio ನಲ್ಲಿ distribute ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. So two partners capital account, this side is more. So balance is here 80,000 minus 30,000 is 50,000. Old ratio is 3/5. Then Dheeraj is once again 50,000 into his share is 2/5. That means he will get 30,000. Here he is getting 30,000. Here he is getting 20,000. So total balancing figure is 50,000. So total both side revaluation account is 80,000. 80,000. So this is regarding the revaluation account. Next step, we have to prepare the partners capital account. Next we have to prepare the partners capital account. So we can prepare simultaneously old partner and new partners account. Or we can prepare the old partners capital account. So space is less. So here it is Suraj, here it is Dheeraj, here also it is Suraj and Dheeraj. So we can prepare here, we can add here, make adjustment. Suraj, then Dheeraj, next one is Manoj. Suraj, Dheeraj and Manoj. So we can take. So the first step is in case of partners capital account. First step is we have to brought down their capital balance. So here it is in credit. So we have to write by balance brought down. See the capital, here it is 1 lakh. In the case of Dheeraj, it is 80,000. Dheeraj is 80,000. So first step we have to brought down the balance. Then second step is we have to transfer the balance in the revaluation account. So see the revaluation account, balance is in the debit side. So posting will be the credit side. So we have to write by revaluation account. So in Suraj it is 30,000. In case of Dheeraj it is 20,000. Then second step is over. See here it is given workman's. Next step is we have to transfer profit and reserve. We have to distribute profit and reserve. First we have to see the profit. Here it is given in the asset side. If it is given in the asset side, it should be debit. If it is given in the liability side, any item, it will affect the credit side. ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ asset side ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದಂತಹ items debit side ಗೆ effect ಆಗ್ತದೆ, liability side ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದದ್ದು credit side ಗೆ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, for example, capital it should be credited. If you any reserve it should be credited. And if it is profit and loss account given in the liability side, then it is credited. If any item is in the debit side, that is profit and loss account given in the asset side, means it affects the debit side. So it is given in the asset side. So we have to write here to P&L account. So profit and loss account is 25,000. It should be distributed in their old ratio, that is in 3:2. In 3:2. So we get 15,000 and 10,000. 15,000 and 10,000. That means 25,000 into 3 by 5 first column, 25,000 into 2 by 5 second column. So it is a distribution of profit. Third step is over. Fourth step is we have to distribute the fund. So here we have to see whether there is any reserve or fund. So here it is given, reserve is given 1,60,000. So we have to distribute the reserve fund. So it is in the liability side. Here we have to write in the credit side. So it is, we have to write reserve. The amount is 1,60,000. So this 1,60,000 should be divided in their old ratio, that is 1,60,000 in 3:2 ratio. In 3:2 ratio, that means we are getting 96,000 and 64,000. 96,000 and 64,000. That means 1,60,000 into 3 by 5. Next column is 1,60,000 into 2 by 5. So this is over reserve. Next is here another one fund is given. It is workman's compensation fund. But in the adjustment is given. Now it is only value ₹20. That means we have to show in the balance sheet. Next revised balance sheet only 20. That means the remaining 40,000 should be distributed among old partners in their old ratio. So ಏನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಶೀಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ 60,000 ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಬಟ್ ಅಡ್ಜಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಈಗ ಅದು ಖಾಲಿ 20,000. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಉಳಿದ 40,000 ಏನು ಫಂಡ್ ಉಂಟಾ ಅದನ್ನು ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು? ಓಲ್ಡ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ನರಿಗೆ ಓಲ್ಡ್ ರೇಷಿಯೋದಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಇನ್ ಲಯಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಸೈಡ್. ಹಿಯರ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ರೈಟ್ ಇನ್ ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಬೈ ವರ್ಕ್ಮೆನ್ಸ್ ಕಾಂಪನ್ಸೇಷನ್ ಫಂಡ್. So out of that, how much it is? 60,000. Here it is given, it is only 20,000. So 60,000 minus 20,000, that is equal to 40,000. It should be also distributed in the ratio of old ratio, that is 3:2. So 40,000 in 3:2, that is 24,000 and 16,000. It comes to 24,000 and 16,000. 24,000 and 16,000. Next one is, last step is we have to see the goodwill. So we already calculated the sacrifice ratio. The whole goodwill goes to first partner, that is Suraj, because Dheeraj does not sacrifice anything for the new partners. So the full amount of goodwill. So last one is goodwill. It is important. It is given 75,000. It should be wholly given to Suraj. There is no share for Dheeraj. ಅವನಿಗೆ ಏನು ಶೇರ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಡ್ಯಾಶ್ ಹಾಕಬೇಕು. Then over. The last one is, so it is given the new partner should bring the capital. How much he should bring the capital? After the adjustment of old partner's capital. That means we have to first close the old partner's capital account, then combine it, that means add it. In that combined capital it is 25%. So first we can close this account. So we get total credit side total is, first partner is 3,25,000. If you add the credit side of Suraj, we get 3,25,000. So we have to deduct 15,000. So we are getting 3,10,000. So out of 3,25,000, we have to minus 15,000. So we are getting 3,10,000. So this is the by to balance carry term. Like that, in case of Dheeraj, total is 1,80,000. From this 1,80,000, add the credit item, this column. So deduct Dheeraj 10,000. Out of 1,80,000 minus 10,000 means it is 1,70,000. So we are getting 1,70,000. So 1,70,000. See here. Then what is the capital of Manoj? So we have to write to balance carry down. What is the balance of Manoj? So it is given, he should bring cash for capital. How much amount? I will read the adjustment is given like this. Manoj was to bring further cash. That means he should bring the capital in cash as would make his capital. His capital should be equal to 25% of the combined capital of Suraj and Dheeraj. So the combined capital of Suraj and Dheeraj after all the adjustment. Now all the adjustment is over. Now the capital of Suraj is 3,10,000 and Dheeraj is 1,70,000. So 25% of the combined capital of Suraj and Dheeraj after adjustment is made means, here after adjustment we are getting this capital. That is why first total the old partner's capital account, get the balance, then we have to write the new partner's capital. So he should bring the capital means here we have to write bank account because he is bringing the cash. So how much he is bringing? So I will do the calculation here. Combine means here, or we can write here like this, 3,10,000 plus 1,70,000 is equal to, the total will be 4,80,000. Out of this 4,80,000, he should bring 25,000. So 3,10,000 plus 1,70,000, that is 4,80,000. It is clearly given 25% of the combined capital. That means he should bring 4,80,000 into 25%. The amount will be 1,20,000. So he should bring in cash. So the entry is by cash account 1,20,000. So his account total is 1,20,000 here also, here also. So the balance here, two balance carried down is 1,20,000. So his capital is 1,20,000. So this is the capital account. So capital account is over. Next we have to prepare the balance sheet. So I am not changing here. I am not writing the balance sheet once again. So it is very easy. See the land. So if any amount is given in the balance, the adjustment is, that is the final account. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ balance sheet ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು amount ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರ ಅದು final. ಅಥವಾ ನೀವು revaluation account ಅನ್ನು add less ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಅದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಈಸಿ ಮೆಥಡ್ ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ಏನು ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಶೀಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರ ಅದನ್ನೇ ಬರೆದ್ರೆ ಯಾವುದು ಅಡ್ಜಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ ನೋಡಿ. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ revaluation of asset given in the adjustment is like this: land and buildings 1,20,000. So here just write 1,20,000. So any amount given in the adjustment, then it is given plant and machinery 1,40,000. So ಅದರ ಅರ್ಥ ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, adjustment ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟ amount is nothing but the market value of the asset. So that amount should be shown in the balance sheet. ಈಗ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡುವಂತಹ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಶೀಟ್ ಇದೀಗ ನೀವು ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡೋ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಶೀಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತೋರಿಸಬೇಕಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ಅಡ್ಜಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಂತಹ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನು ತೋರಿಸಬೇಕು. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಫುಲ್ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ ಅದನ್ನು, ಅಥವಾ ಒಂದು ವೇಳೆ 10% ಡೆಪ್ರಿಸಿಯೇಷನ್ ಆದರೆ ಲೆಸ್ 10% ಡೆಪ್ರಿಸಿಯೇಷನ್. If there is appreciation means add the appreciation. But here only clear amount is given, then there is no need of calculating. Just write the amount given in the adjustment. Then stock is given 1 lakh. So write 1 lakh over. Then debtors is given, it is 1 lakh. So instead of 1 lakh, then here we have to write 1 lakh. So debtors 1 lakh. Then bank. So here don't write profit and loss account because it is already distributed. ಯಾವುದು ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅದೀಗ ರಿವೈಸ್ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಶೀಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರಬಾರ್ದು. ನಿಮಗೆ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಅಡ್ಜಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ ನಾನು. ಬಟ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಚೇಂಜಿಂಗ್. We have to see the opening balance of bank account, that is 90,000. So opening balance is 90,000. For this balance we have to see whether capital is brought in cash and goodwill is brought in cash. So in this problem it is clearly given he is bringing cash in goodwill and cash in capital. So the goodwill amount is 75,000. So add 75,000. Then once again he is bringing cash for capital. It should be also added. So the amount is 90,000 plus 75,000 plus 1,20,000. So this is the amount. So the bank total will be now 2,85,000. So the total of the cash column is 2,85,000. So now asset side is over. Come to the liability side. Here capital will be changing here. So instead of 1,80,000, we have to add the new partner also. New partner is Manoj. So we have to add Manoj also. So the capital of Suraj is here. It is 3,10,000. Then capital of Dheeraj is this one, 1,70,000. And capital of Neeraj is here. It is 1,20,000. Then see here, next item is given reserve. Don't take reserve because it is already distributed to the old partners. So old partners ಗೆ distribution ಮಾಡಿದ partners capital account ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತದೆ. So ಅದನ್ನು ಪುನಃ ತಕೊಳ್ಳಿಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ, ಅದನ್ನು ತಕೊಳ್ಳಿಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ. Don't write the reserve. Next one is creditors. Write as it is, no difference. Next write workmen's compensation fund. So it is given in the adjustment 20,000. So instead of 60,000, we should write it is 20,000 because it is given the adjustment 20,000. Then outstanding expenses as it is 5,000. So the balance sheet is over. Remember always this capital should be written last. ಇವರು ಕೊಟ್ಟಂತ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಶೀಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇದೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅಡ್ಜಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಬರೆದಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಬಟ್ ಆಸ್ ಎ ನೋಟ್ಸ್ ನೀವು ರಿವೈಸ್ಡ್ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಶೀಟ್ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಈ ಐಟಮ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮೇಲೆ ಬರೀರಿ, ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಅನ್ನು ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಬರೀರಿ. ನಾನೀಗ ಹೇಗೆ ಚೇಂಜಸ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ, ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಚೇಂಜಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಸೊ another thing is we have to save the time because it is online classes, so we have to save the time. That is why I am just here only making the corrections and writing the amount. So we have to write capital account last after creditors, workmen spent and outstanding expenses. Yes, balance sheet 2 is over. Then totally we get the total of the balance sheet both side is 7,45,000. 7,45,000. So both side total is 7,45,000. So this is the solution over. Thank you.